Welcome back, everyone. It's Lala, and I'm here with the Kobo Libra Colour. And I have been excited about this new purchase. I love reading books, and I love writing, and I was looking for something else to try to combine some of these things and give me some tools or the ability to do some things that cannot be done on the Amazon Scribe. And I'm sorry for that light there. So this is the Amazon Scribe, and this is their, well, it's their e-reader slash e-ink device. So you can read your Amazon books, your Kindle Scribe or Kindle books, and you have the ability to have notebooks on here. And one thing that you cannot do, even though I have also the pen for the Scribe, there we go, it's supposed to be a smile, right? That Amazon symbol, but you cannot annotate on the actual book page, the pages of your books. This is a wonderful size if you have aging eyes or just challenges reading small print, although you can still change the font. You do get a very big page. This is the current novel that I'm reading on my actual Kobo Libra Colour. But as you can see, the text is going to be, the font size is going to be larger. It is a beautiful experience writing on here, but when it comes to annotating, you're going to get these sticky notes, so to speak. Okay. And then you'll have a little icon to tell you where your note is. You can highlight. And actually, this is sample, so I can't show you. This was a bad example, but you can highlight. But see, you can see there's this highlight option, but this is a book sample, so I can't highlight it. But, and then you would hit note in it, then it would be a sticky note, okay? But anyway, so the Scribe was not working for me. And, you know, especially once you get it in a folder, or excuse me, a case, it's pretty heavy. This case that I have, I can bend it so then I can, you know, put it on a surface like that. Again, I'm sorry for the glare. I'm going to probably turn this overhead light off. Let's do that. So then that makes it more enjoyable to read like this. But definitely if I'm sitting on the sofa, and I am holding this, it's not comfortable. It's pretty heavy. And it does have front lights. So I can read this in the evening, you read from this in the evening, in the day, compared to the remarkable e-ink device, which is more about writing. It does not have any front or back lighting. But I can annotate right on my pages here. I can upload PDFs, various templates, and I'm going to tell you, because I was hoping that the Scribe would be my device. I could have my reading and my work ability to have my template planners and do my clinical notes on here in my different folders. I thought this, you know, the Scribe would give me the ability to do that and feel that sense of all in one. But it has not worked out exactly that way. Here, I can't have my Amazon Kindle books on here unless I was able to figure out how to put it in a PDF format, and then I could load it on here. But yeah, this is more for research and but not as a primary e-reader. Okay, so Then I have some fires. And I'm talking about Amazon Kindle fires. And so this is one of my smallest fires. And I've had this for a couple of years. And then what I'm going to show you is here's how this looks with one of the current books I'm reading. I'm reading A Crane Among Wolves by June Her, I believe, and they are the author that also wrote The Red Palace. And so you can see on the fire, this is more of a tablet e-reader, and the colors are very vibrant. So, because I want to just kind of show you some different things, I'm gonna put it over to the side. I also have the Kindle Fire HDX 10. Okay, so this is a big boy. But again, these are more, you know, tablet kind of base. So it has the Amazon App Store, and there, you know, you can put games on there and all that. But if I want to be focused on reading, then it's best for me to have a true e-reader. But then with the ability to do some annotating. So let me just get into this. So I decided on, and I was debating between the Kobo Libra Colour or the Books Gold, the one that just came out. I didn't go with that one because it doesn't have, you don't use a stylus with that one. The stylus for this one is separate. And let me go to my notes. So this is the Kobo Libra Colour. This picture shows white, but mine is actually the black version. I did order right through Amazon. I believe it's $219. Okay, and it's right now in sleep mode. The stylus, their brand for the Kobo, is $69.99. Well, I wasn't going to pay that much. If there was some more reasonably priced alternatives, and there are. This this stylus pen does work with the Kobo, and this is by me just doing some research online, chat groups or whatever. And this brand was mentioned, the Meta pen. So this can work with if you Surface tablets. And there is, you might not be able to see it, but there is a long button here. And this button works like a down button, top button separate. There is no top eraser. You do have to charge it, and which is a USB-C, which is great. So I have plenty of those charging cords. And it came in this box, and I believe it came with an extra nib, and the box came like this through, from delivery, all bent up. But yes, it has extra nib in here, and it did come with a cord but no brick, so USB-C. And I can never remember what this end is referred to, but yeah, no pairing necessary. Just right out of the box, it worked with the Surface, and this with the KLC. Let's just do that, and it's called the MetaPen Surface Pen M1. Okay, there's the side of the box there, and the back of the box in case you are interested in this pen. Oh, and it says it comes with a user manual and one pen tip and a Type-C cable. User manual. All right. This stylus pen was only $30. And actually, it was cheaper than that because through Amazon there is also additional 10% discount. It does attach to the Kobo. Now it's kind of a weird diagonal on the side where there's the buttons. And it also will attach over here on the side. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. But you can see here it says it's black. The presentation of this box is really cute. It's really, really cute. It came with a simple quick start, you know, just the books and ish, and then there's a cord, charging cord in here, but it has so many I didn't need to pull this out. Okay, and then the back of the box. All right, and then also to with the Meta pen, you also get these 2 stickers, which are cute. All right, so it's in sleep mode, and there's a lot of things I like about it. There is not enough time for me to go through all the pros and cons, but however, if you're interested in learning more than what I share in this video about the Kobo Libra Colour, please put your comments down below. Also hit the like button. That lets me know that, hey, you're out there and you found this a very interesting video. And if you have one or thinking about one, also share your thoughts down below. All right, so this is the Kobo Libra Colour, and this is going to be I can't remember. I think this is the 7-inch size. And here's my Kindle Fire. I don't remember what the description size for this Fire is. But there is a camera on the Fire. Again, this is more of like a tablet / e-reader. I have it in sleep mode over here for the Libra. And then you can see in color how the same book looks on an actual tablet type of screen. The Kobo Libra Colour is, the screen is described as a, oh, here we go, 7-inch e-ink Kaleido 3 display. Okay. All right. What I automatically, I mean, my eyes just went to it when, you know, looking at the book in sleep mode, the cover, is what it says. It's telling me it's in sleepy mode. It is telling me for this book, I'm at 11%. So 11% red. And just make sure you guys can see that. And then it says 9 hours to go in this book. I like, you know, those simple little touches. Nothing on this side, nothing on this end, nothing on this end. It does have this kind of like grooved in smooth edge. And then there's all the little descriptive technical stuff and where it's made, and yeah, and then it talks about it has an address for, I guess, the company, which is located in Canada, and but they're also a part of the larger company of Rakuten Kobo Inc. And I believe that's from Japan, but it was made in China. And they had the charging port right here. The back is this texture, and if anything, I've heard a lot of complaints and other people's reviews of this back, how it feels plasticky. Well, it does, but it's supposed to be recycled material. And there we go with the labeling, Rakuten Kobo, and you have the simple power button right here. And a lot of people, you end up putting a case on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter how this texture feels. I haven't bought a case for it just yet. I'm still debating if I want a sleek cover type of case or getting the clear one, and then that way I can decorate it. You can also buy skins to give the body a different look and feel. But again, I haven't made my full decision on that just yet. But then when I have it in this position here, and this seems like a natural way because I'm right-handed. There are 2 buttons on here, and then I can have this in my hand, and then my left hand can easily push the button to turn it on, and it's very responsive. When I received it, it was only at 58% a charge, and it didn't take that long for me to charge it back up. So this is how it looks it's set right now on Discover. So, you know, looking up in the store. But I'm going to hit this home button so you guys can see what I see if I were to go right to the first icon here. And you're going to see icons across the bottom: home, my books, my notebooks, Discover, and then more. I can see the time up here at the top. And I'm going to just bring this in a little bit. So I can see the time. I believe this sun is for, you can change your brightness. You can even set bedtime, so the color of the screen will transition based on what time you set for your device. You can set it for natural light to auto. Right now I have it off, but you can use this slider. And I can change the percentage of the brightness. And of course, based on what brightness you have it set on will make a difference in your battery. And then you see learn more. And there's not going to be enough time for me to go through everything about this, but I did want to share a couple things that I think are important or that I enjoy about this device. Okay. And then we have some other icons. Here's my book I'm currently reading, and I have a couple of them. But I'm reading A Crane Among Wolves. I also have an audio book. You can listen to audiobooks from the device by connecting a Bluetooth, earbuds or Bluetooth device, speaker device. I tend to, when I'm in my car, I just have the Kobo app on my phone, and that automatically, because I use Spotify as such, if I'm already playing the book on my phone, it's going to instantly go through my car speakers when I turn on my vehicle. I also have a graphic novel or a manga on here, and you can see how much is read. And this is telling me how many hours to go. Okay. And then I have some other books. You can connect to Overdrive to borrow books from your library. So this tells me borrow ebooks from your public library. View your public library holds. And I'm just going to go to my holds. And it shows me right here what books I have on hold and how long it's going to take till it's available. Now, I have not noticed this kind of option for the scribe, okay? And this is telling me this book, the 1619 Project, is available in 16 weeks. Okay, and if I select that, then it's going to take me to the Kobo store, and then I can see more information about this book. Okay, I can even put it on a wish list. Here we have, if you hit those 3 menu buttons or dots, here's some options that come up. Remove the hold, save the preview. I can also select this as already read it or not interested. So you have a synopsis of the book, details, reviews. And one thing I would say is I noticed there's some of the books that I'll look up on here may not have reviews for them compared to if I were to go through the Kindle store. That's a rarity that I wouldn't see any reviews on a book. Okay. And then related. Now this I like, because if there is a book series, if I hit related, then it's going to show me the other books in the series by that author. And this one, it's not a series. So instead it says people who read this also enjoyed. And then you can see these different options. You can also hit the view all. Okay. And then see how I can, like a kind of like a carousel. You can do that, and then the whatever book's front here, you're gonna see information about that book. I can buy it, I can wish it. Okay. So anyway, this is my library book that I'm interested in. If I hit the more, you have my wish list. You can connect your Dropbox, your Google Drive, the Pocket app, which will give you my articles, activity, beta features, settings, and help. Let's see here. These are some articles that I was interested in, and I believe I just used the Pocket app either on my phone or from my computer or something like that, and I put some articles in there for me to look at later, and now I can see them here. It syncs, and I believe the way that this looks is really nice. And again, so I was talking about how the Kindle Scribe was great if you know, because of how large it is and for your eyes. Here I have not changed the font size setting or anything, and I'm seeing this article in a very nice large font. And here's the article. It's just a short article. It tells me 1 of 2 pages, and I could read this article, and that's it. All right. And then I can archive this if I want, favorite it, or delete it. This also has what do you call it? Accelerometer. So I can turn the device even, let's see, yep. So if you're a lefty, okay, turn it this way. There we go. But here's the font. And, you know, then you have all these different options. Font size, line spacing, margins, justification. This is really cool. All right. What else did I want to make sure I did share with you guys today? So one other thing that may have caused some individuals who are interested in one of these other types of devices for reading books to not pick the Kobo is their bookstore doesn't have as many books as the Amazon Kindle store. Well, you're probably right about that. However, there are some books that I have in my collections on my Kindle that I use. It's called Calibre or Calibre. I use that app on my computer, and I was able to change the format from the format used by the Kindle store to an EPUB format. And I was able to get those books on my device, okay? Not all books are going to be able to be moved over onto the app, into the Kobo. So you have to check. But there are a number of books that I did yesterday that I had in my list of content. And then I was able to find ones that I could actually go ahead and convert, download, and then convert, and then upload to my device. Okay. Also, too, I wanted to make sure I point out today is Stuff Your Kindle Day. And I believe it's going to be like dark romance type of books, dark whatever. And this coming week, there's going to be several days during the week, and this is today's July 20th, that are going to be Stuff Your Kindle Day. I think there's 3 different days next week for different types of genres. It doesn't mean only the books are going to be for your Kindle, some of those books are also available in, for you to be able to load onto your other devices. Like some of these were from the Kobo store. So please do check if you have one of these devices that is not a Kindle. Still check to see if the book is available free by the author for the Kindle Stuff Your Kindle Day. Okay, you might be surprised, and I did find a number of them, and I added them on here, like unveiled. All these here that are unread, these were ones I got this morning from Stuff Your Kindle. Some of these, like this, or Power Hungry, I still got to try to get the book cover, but these two, by Bella Lore, Mortal, and Power Hungry by Wanda Swan, these two were on my Kindle, and I used that Calibre and converted the book to be able to be used on here. So let's see here. So I love the reading stats. I like that. It has not been a bummer for me to be able to get certain books onto my device. I like that I can annotate in my books. Let me see. So I was able to highlight. I can choose the different highlighter colors that I want. I'm trying to see where I actually wrote some notes. But I can just write some notes. If I tap up here on top, I can see the different pen color options, and there are 10, which is great. There's also the pen thickness. And so I can say test. Okay. I can write right on the book. Okay. And then there is various options. And so if I hit this here, it's going to give me some stats. It's saying this chapter, 76% read, 6 minutes to go in this chapter. The next chapter, 7 minutes to read. And then this book, and then it's showing by chapters these different stats to read the book, complete it looks like 9.2 hours to go. And I think these stats are really, really cool. Really, really cool. And, I can, and I'm still learning everything. You can see the table of contents. Okay. And you can hit this for annotation. So you can filter this as well. But these are going to be some of my different annotations. And I like here, and can you see this? This says 4 days ago. This is one of my highlights. 4 days ago, where I actually drew a line. See this? It's all, oh, I'm going the wrong way. And it's also telling me which chapter. I love that. And what are these 3 dots? And then I can remove all if I were to hit that. Okay. And then I can also search. And then I can go back here for annotation. So I can just select that instead of going to here. So I can use that icon or the other icon, the book one, to list my annotations. The other thing I wanted to show you is on the top. So this is chapter 3, and then so it looks like 17 of 21 chapters. Let me see if I'm right. No, that's not quite right. So I got to figure out what this means, because I don't. Oh, I think I know what it means. This means, I believe this may have been 17. I'm on the 17th page of the 21 pages for this chapter. Haha. All right. And then on the bottom, it tells you the page number. So this is page 61 of 588 pages. There you go. All right. So let's see here. And let me show you guys where the notebooks are. So this is my notebook, my books, and then my notebooks. And so one thing I really like about this that you can't do on the Kindle Scribe is I can mix and match different templates. Okay. So this is my notebooks. You can sort. And then this is download all, cancel all downloads. Don't need to do that. There's nothing there. I can create a new notebook. And so, and this one is ready to sync up, but I created a reading notebook. And so I created a color code, and so you can see some of those colors. Okay. And then this was just my own little note here, which I already started to work on regarding needing pages for reading notes. But did you guys see that? So this is like a task list type of template with these check boxes. And then the next page, I added a dot grid. You can add different templates, right? You can change your templates. You do not have to have in one notebook the same type of template. If I hit those 3 double dots or triple dots, and I get this option for change background, change page background, clear page, delete page, refresh page, export, hints and tips. I can change this page to any of these different templates. And there are a lot of different templates. So I'm going to select one. I'm going to do Cornell Narrow. And there we go. Now we have a Cornell page within this same notebook. So the third page is a Cornell, the second page is a dot grid, and then the first page I have listed like this, like a task list, but I made the boxes a color code. So you can create your own customized notebooks. You can also too, that can't be done on the Scribe. You can do it. You can do it on the Remarkable, but I can change the title of my notebook or folder. There's those triple dots. I can select that. And then you get the options for export, rename, move, or delete. So I can rename any of these notebooks or folders. I love the folder option as well. I can have various types of documents nicely organized in folders if I wanted to. And I'm going to go back into this one and show you, down. You do have some different pen options. And again, the pen size and those 10 different colors. There is a lasso. There's eraser, back, forward. Yeah. And again, you have this icon here, which will take you to the menu to change the brightness of your screen. And if I were, and then I have this bar here where I can easily go to each page that I want to. Or I can just hit the arrow. And you can see the battery level here on the top. And I can just go back. And again, there's just not enough time to show you guys everything, but I'm going to tell you so far, I am enjoying this. I'm still learning, so I don't know all the tips and tricks. I'm still learning how to use the buttons on here to do what I needed to do. And that's been fun, even changing the highlight color. If I've highlighted something and I want to change it, I've learned how to do that. So this is the Kobo Libra Colour. If you stuck around for this whole video while I rambled on and everything, I appreciate it. I'm going to say if you are in the market for an e-reader and a notebook at the same time, I think this is a fantastic option. Are there some other devices that maybe do more things? Yeah. So it's all based on what you're looking for. I'm saying for sure this size, and again, I mean the Kindle Fire, this one is a great size as well. I had the Kindle Oasis before I got my Kindle Scribe, the big boy. And I loved my my Kindle Oasis. And I've really realized that the smaller format is a very comfortable size for me when I want to do pleasure reading. Will I also use this for my clinical work when I'm taking notes? Maybe. I'm still getting used to like writing in the notebooks because, my hand getting on the screen, I don't know, something I was still trying to figure out because of the size being different. But yeah, I'm still learning. One thing it does not have that I do want to share, I did see the lasso, so I could be wrong, but I was thinking there was no cut, copy, and paste. But I'm going to have to look further into that because when I searched online, I Googled it, it said no, but I did notice that lasso. What else do I want to tell you guys? There's no options for, I haven't noticed any various options for different types of dictionaries. Just the one, if the word that I'm searching for within the book I'm reading, it doesn't come up with anything. This does have a web browser. Let's see. So I'm able to go to the internet, and this is web browser, browse the internet directly from your e-reader. And so I can go, to the internet on here. I didn't really show you there, but you do have that option. And then I was able to find the word. And I am trying out right now the 30-day free trial for their Kobo Plus, for their Read and Listen. It's actually a really good price, $9.99 for their reading, so the books and the audible books. $9.99. You can also do just the Kobo Plus for the books, $7.99, or you can do the Kobo Plus Listen, $7.99. Still really good prices. I think it's $9.99, or I don't know, I can't really remember for the Kindle Unlimited. And again, Kindle has more books, but I'm not finding a problem with finding books I want to read. Okay. And and if I'm in a book, or say I'm in my notebook, I like that I can do this drop down to easily go back to whatever I was last looking at, and it has recently opened, and here's that book. And it tells me 9% read, 9 hours to go, Kobo EPUB, 2.3, is that megabytes? And then here's this other document here. Oh, that's the article, 1 minute read. And it was the article, I guess the original article was added July 10th, 2017. And then this book here I added. It's a Kobo Plus book, and I have not read it. So yeah, I love that, because then I can write some notes and I can pull down, I can go back to the book and say, okay, where I'm reading. Okay, yeah. And then I can go back and write some more notes, or I just want to go back to my book from my notebook, and I don't want to have to go home and open this, open that. I can just go straight to the book. And there we are. Love it. All right, so that's all I have to share. If you do have any questions regarding the Kobo, please, and I didn't even show you guys the buttons or anything, and how you can customize those settings for the buttons, but I am enjoying the Kobo Libra Colour, and I'm using the pen by MetaPen, which did not have to be synced, and it is magnetized. All right, so if you found this interesting, please hit the like button, comments down below. You can look down below also for what I'm currently reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.